Hi, I'm Cash. Welcome to Good Goal or Bad Defending Premier League edition. This is where I use my 20 plus years of coaching experience and break down the football so you can learn something. Maybe if you're a coach, want to coach better. Maybe a player not to be so stupid as some of these Premier League football players. Now here we are, we're looking at Everton versus Fulham. And I want you to notice something as well. Watch the body language of this player here as we start to move forward. All right, when he realises that he's not playing the game properly. So right now you can see that there's a bit of an issue because they've got four, as another player here, Fulham players ahead of the ball. Okay, and so they're in all sorts of issues. You can see that square gap right there. He thinks he's covering it. He's too far forward, and you can see that big open gap there. That's going to come a key important part here as the ball gets through. Everton has been sucked all over here to the ball, which is fine if you win the ball. But if you're in this situation, you do this, watch what happens. Boom. As we move forward, boom, the ball goes into that pocket there. All of a sudden, everyone starts reacting. So you've got two people reacting, really. You've got this centre midfielder running back here, and you've got the left back over here. All of a sudden, you get a third, which is the centre back stepping up into the space. Now, this guy knows he's caught. He's starting to backpedal and he's playing the ball in behind here. We can see that easily is happening. But also that massive space there because there's no protection here. Now here's a problem. This guy here, he's got to pressure the ball because he's the only one between the ball and the goal. This guy's irrelevant. His job right now isn't to mark this player. It sounds silly, and this is what he's going to do. He's going to mark this player. Doesn't need to do that. His response right now is that as soon as that centre-back starts pressuring, he needs to be starting covering that space for this guy right here. That's what he needs to do. Not worry about the player out wide, because his centre-back's caught out of position, because this guy's caught out of position. So basically, he steps forward and he tries to cover in for him. Not run with this player out here, because the goal's not over here. The goal's over down this way. So what ends up happening is this. Watch. Dumph, as we move it forward, bump, he's already backpedaling. See, if he had run exactly where I wanted him to, covering, he would have already got the ball. Didn't. He's running down the line for some reason. All right. Good ball in. Bump. Because you know that player that he was marking? He didn't get the pass. All of a sudden, that guy, remember I showed you at the start? Look at his body language. Look how hard he's running now. Let's just go back a little bit of a clip so you can see. Because he realises he's caught. Look. He realises he's lazy, and then he starts accelerating because he's like, oh my God, that's the guy I should be marking. I should have been doing that 10 minutes ago. But of course, no one told him. No one really called him out. The left back didn't position himself right. The centre midfielder didn't actually cover the two defenders, central defenders properly, and it's just a hodgepodge. It's a complete and utter mess all over. Now, quite frankly, I think Everton will stay up. I think Fulham will go down, even though Fulham won this game 1-0. Everton, they look like they could score more goals. I just think it was one of those days. Fulham's up in the Premier League, trying a little bit harder than Everton. They're both evenly matched in honest opinions. Everton are going to be down there fighting for relegation, but I don't think they'll go down. I think it will be the Fulham. And here we go. Bump, knocks it across and taps it into the bottom of the net box. Now, is it a bit lucky? Yeah, because when he scooped the ball over into the middle, it's not a solid pass. It's more of a scoopy pass. But you know what? Sometimes you do those and you get lucky. You just put them in the danger area and you see what happens. But that's what happens. Knocks it in the net box and gets the 1-0. There we go. We'll see you next time on Cash Does the Football-y Talking Stuff.